What's up, everybody? This is Kaden Kiyode coming back to you for another scriptly adapted coming soon.
Yeah.
Coming soon. As you can see, we're in our home again, but we have some great stuff that we watched, movies and film. Kate, what are you watching?
Well, I watched Grace and Frankie, season 6.
I do enjoy it. It's funny.
Is this the part of the show where you pretend that you've watched the show with me?
I've seen a couple of episodes.
Oh.
And I thought it was funny. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. We'll stick with that. Just saying. Anyway, it's great. Again, it's starring Lily Tomlin, Jane Fonda, Sam Waterston, Martin Sheen, 4 Hollywood greats. It's just that quirky comedy if you want some like feel-good, uplifting, it's about 4 older people and just trying to adjust to a new life. It's a great show. It's feel-good. You guys should check it out. It's streaming on Netflix.
Grace and Frankie, yeah.
Yeah, can't wait for season 7.
So the show that not even a show really, but a movie I watched. Right? It was recommended to me by a buddy of mine, and it is Tucker and Dave versus Evil. Now, this movie came out in 2010. I'm just now getting on it. It was recommended to me. Fun movie. Got some. It's a comedy horror. You got to watch it to appreciate it. It shows you how the dynamics may change in a horror film. We may think the outside, like how a person looks, like a hillbilly or something like that, they may be the murderers in these type of movies, but it's the complete opposite. You just got to watch it to get the gist of what I'm saying. But it's very different, very funny. Tucker and Dave versus Evil, 2010. So if you have nothing to watch, try to find it.
That's the key phrase there.
Try to find it.
Watch.
Yeah, if you have nothing to watch, try to find it. But it is funny. It was funny. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank God I was meal prepping.
Wasn't
forced into watching it.
Trust me, it was good. It was good.
Right. Another thing I've been watching too was Waco. I don't know if you guys have heard of Waco. If you know, 1993, there was a religious sect called the Branch Davidians out in Waco, Texas, led by a man named David Koresh. Over 100 people died. 20 of them, I believe, were children. And it was just really, really sad. But the show is very well done. You gotta hang in there. Past episode 2, it gets better.
You do.
I didn't give up on it, even though my sister-in-law swore she would watch it with me. Love you, sis. Mm-hmm. And then she went on and finished it without me, so I was stuck without a watching partner because this one over here.
You have to want to watch it. It is a slow burn. It is literally. Oh wow! Well, that's a horrible use of words.
Oh, that was terrible.
Horrible use of words, but you'll know what I mean.
Terrible.
You'll know what I mean if you watch the show Slow Burn.
That was really good. He didn't do that on purpose.
Not for me. Not for me.
It was good. You guys should check it out.
Okay, so Killing Eve. We talked about this before. We're into it. We're into the seasons.
We are.
The current season.
I think he's faking it. I have a confession.
I don't know. What?
Season 3 is not as good as season 1 and season 2.
No, it's not.
It's a little slow moving for me too.
Season 1 and season 2 are really good. Season 3 right now again is just. It's a drag.
I think there's actually more room for growth with Villanelle's character.
What's the other actress's name?
I'm not quite sure.
That plays Villanelle. She's fantastic.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I love. If I'm invested.
I don't want to give up on it. I feel like
this should be only a 3-season show, to tell you the truth, right? Like 3 or 4 seasons, because there's nothing. What else more do we need to know about this assassin? About Sandra Oh? She's infatuated. Just like, what else do we need to know?
Well, it's a good show. It's very comedic, very quirky, and I'm enjoying it. I don't want to give up on it just yet. I want to see where this season goes. I'm gonna give it to the end of this season. If I feel like, I'm still committed, then I'll go into season 4 if there is a season 4. We'll see.
So
it doesn't hurt.
Now, the next show we have, which we've gone into, it's only, I think, 3 or 4 shows in. I think we're on show 3 of Insecure on HBO.
Awesome.
Issa Rae, talented.
Yes.
Not my favorite actress.
No, I've made
Issa Rae. I made this very clear in other posts I've done. I'm not crazy about her in general, but the show is cool. it's cool.
Yeah.
I don't love it, but I'm invested. I'm already
Honestly,
in. So.
I think she's very talented in the sense of her writing. She's not the best actress. She kind of like what my mom always says about Al Pacino. She plays Issa Rae. You know, she doesn't. If you ever see her in interviews or hear her speak, she's very awkward, and that comes across in the character. Unless she's putting that forth a little too much, I don't know. The show is quirky. She's a very quirky character. It's very. It's just about these people who are living their lives in California.
Yeah, just trying to make
love,
it. You know,
romance,
love, romance,
trying to figure their lives out.
Career. It's a fun watch. It's just if you're not into it, you could quickly just kind of drop out and not watch any more shows. I'm into the seasons. I like it. So I'm invested, so I'm going to continue with it, but it's cool. It's fun.
Yeah,
and this season is not bad so far. It's almost like it's a continuation basically of last season, but still solid.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's definitely good.
Coming, definitely something you should check out.
Check it out. It's an hour and a half well spent.
It is just so enlightening and inspirational. What a great piece of work just to kind of chronicle her book tour.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, but you get bits and pieces of her life as she grew up in the city of Chicago, inner city of Chicago, and, in Princeton. She went to Princeton?
Yeah, Princeton
and Harvard. And just, wow. Like, you look at yourself and you're like, okay, if she can make it out of that, we can do whatever we put our minds to. And that's basically what she was pretty much preaching to young women. Like, what you can put yourself in situations that allow you to grow and achieve greatness as long as you work.
Yeah.
And that's basically what she did. She worked and she knew she was more than just a skin color. She was more than that. She wanted to exhibit that greatness through schooling and through community work. And she did, and made it an awesome book that Kate read.
The book was strong, but this visual was great to see her on the tour. It was so inspiring. It was beautifully done.
Yeah.
Great blend of footage as well as photos and the music. Oh, she's had a chance to sit down with so many people who've been blessed enough and fortunate enough to have met her and just be herself.
I am from the south side of Chicago. That tells you as much about me as you need to know. It was a typical working class community. Some good music, some good barbecue, some good times.
She's just a girl and she's on fire.
So little of who I am happened in those 8 years.
Yeah.
You guys should check it out. It's streaming on Netflix.
Streaming on Netflix.
Becoming.
So we have a couple of picks that we're going to coming soon next week with some shows that we've.
You notice I always do this when you announce what's coming up. I don't know what this is, but it's maybe
maybe that's an innate reaction just to the great words that are coming out of my mouth, possibly. So you just get so excited, like whoo, one of those kind
possibly.
of thing.
But I won't do a Mario Brothers.
Well,
anyway.
So we are going to get into a couple of shows coming up this week and possibly next week.
Yes,
Boardwalk Empire is a Kate pick, which I'm actually very interested in.
Excuse me, you said you were interested.
I'm interested. I'm going to watch it. Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah, we'll see how long this was.
Then, we're going to get into, and it's been recommended again to us, the TV show by Ryan Murphy on Netflix.
I'm very resistant.
Hollywood.
I'm resistant.
Aesthetically, it looks awesomely, it looks beautiful.
Oh, very, very well
shot.
done. I mean, listen, you can't take away from the guy that he's extremely talented.
Absolutely.
He has
Great
vision,
producer.
but I'm not a Ryan Murphy fan. He's extremely dramatic in his work. My dad recommended the show, which is kind of shocking because I didn't think this was up his alley, but he enjoyed it. He thought it was very creative, so I'm interested.
So guys, listen, it's only 7 episodes. We're going to give it a watch. We're going to try it out. We're going to see how it goes, and we'll come back to you next week and we'll either trash it or give it a thumbs up. So we'll let you know.
I doubt we'll trash it.
And then I'm very curious, and it's on Netflix, all the seasons, The West Wing. Martin Sheen. This was 2005.
Could be a snooze fest.
So it's back a few years ago, but I've always been interested. It's 7 seasons. I'm going to have to breathe through this. I'm going to try to watch a bunch of them at once, but I'm very intrigued in The West Wing. It
was a hit. I mean,
huge
26?
hit. 23 or 26 Emmys.
Yeah, I mean 7 seasons, Martin Sheen,
it was
Allison
a
Janney.
giant hit. So I'm going to
Rob
try to.
Lowe.
I'm going to try to watch that and see
Should
how
I keep
it goes.
going?
No, you don't have to keep
Okay.
going. And then we'll check out a movie, some movie
Yeah,
during
there's
the
tons
week,
to
and then
watch.
we'll bring it to you live. Maybe we should produce our own stuff.
Possibly.
Question mark. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining us on another Coming Soon with Scriptly Adapted. I'm Kyode.
Kate.
Stay tuned next week, guys.
See you next week.
Later.
Bye.